Now we're going to look at reducing compound expressions. We're going to learn a coding technique called reduced compound expressions that will help keep more complicated Boolean expressions easy to understand. So this happens when we can break complex Boolean expressions into smaller parts using variables. We will use this technique whenever we have a compound expression with lots of variables or operators and want to simplify it down using Boolean variables. So if you find yourself writing a condition like this, it's almost certainly worth your time to reduce the compound expression. So how can we use Boolean variables to break a compound expression down into smaller pieces? Well, think about using Boolean variables before this expression. We could store each expression in a Boolean variable, so one variable represents A is greater than B, and another represents C equals D, and a third represents E is less than F, or G is less than H. Let's go ahead and switch over to the code. Our goal here is to determine if the user can buy a ticket to an R-rated movie. The program works already, but that conditional towards the end is getting pretty ugly. So we can see maybe it's the one on 28. Let me look and see. So let's add some code before the conditional that uses Boolean variables to reduce the compound expression. So after the determine how many tickets are available paragraph, let's see, where is determine? Aha, right here. Okay. After this paragraph, add a blank line, and we are going to add a comment and a variable that we are going to put a Boolean expression in. So when is the can afford variable true? It's true if the user has enough money to buy a ticket. So after this line, we're also going to add a second variable that is going to store whether tickets are greater than 0. And we're going to do 1 for whether you're old enough or not. Okay, so now we're going to change the if statement. Right now it's if money is greater than or equal to 10 and tickets greater than 0 and age is greater than or equal to 17 or movie is not 3, we're going to change it to this. If can afford and available and old enough, then it's going to say print, here's your ticket. Else, it's going to say, sorry, you can't see this movie now. And if I go back, when we reduce a compound expression, we take something like the blue line on top and make it into something short and sweet like the red line on the bottom, using Boolean variables to track each individual piece. It's up to you to decide when you want to reduce a compound expression. If they start getting really long or you find them confusing, then that's a good time to consider it.